Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. In this episode we will build two things for the house. One of them will be a small pergola. We are going to use the roofing mod to create the top structure of the pergola, and obviously for the rest of it we will just use support beams, and that's going to be it. Unfortunately we cannot really hang vines from surfaces or roofs. That's not going to work, so it will be basically just a barren wooden pergola, but I think it will still look kind of nice. The other thing that we will build is going to be a cheese cave. Basically, instead of making cheddar cheese, I have decided that since we have the winter approaching anyways, let's take advantage, create a small cave, and we will use that to mature blue cheese, not cheddar cheese. Plus, it should last a bit longer that way anyways, so might as well. These jobs will not take up the entire episode, so we will have to spend the rest of the time with something, and I have decided that we might as well go back to the halite mine, but not primarily for the salt. This time I will try to find some sylvite, and with that one we can make potash, and we can use that to increase the yield of our flex crops come springtime. Obviously it's a bit too late to plant anything right now, but for the springtime we should have plenty of potassium for our plants. But anyways, for now, let's not waste any more time and let's just get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, I have a couple of small projects in mind that we could accomplish relatively easily. In fact, yeah, they are very small projects, so I don't expect them to take a super long time. But, you know what? Not everything needs to be multiple episodes, big projects. Well, one of them is going to be a small pergola above the main entrance to the house. I think it's about time we built one of those. The other one is going to be a cheese cave. If you didn't know, there are two types of cheese in this game: cheddar cheese and blue cheese. And I would love to make some blue cheese, because I love blue cheese. So, I think today we'll try to accomplish both of those. And if we have plenty of time left, I would also like to go out to the halite mine, preferably with a prospecting pick, because I would love to get my hands on some sylvite, which usually spawns inside halite deposits. Basically, you just need to dig down pretty deep, keep taking samples along the way, and hope that we can actually find some sylvite, because in the meantime, I did discover that sylvite can be turned into potash, which is basically a fertilizer, but as it happens, potash can turn the maximum potassium fertility of a block of farmland 15% above the normal levels. So that piece of farmland will always have 50% extra potassium fertility as a maximum. So for example, if we start using the Terra Preta, instead of 80% maximum in everything, it will have 95% maximum for potassium. Now obviously with fertilizers we can go above the maximum, so that's fine, but for example during the winter it will replenish itself above the normal levels. I think that's going to be pretty nice. Also, speaking of the farming, you guys are ready for harvest. And there we go. A bit of extra flex before winter. I think it will come in handy, because I still might need to repair some clothing. Okay, for the time being, just put everything in here and don't use them if we don't have to. So, not that one. Here. Flex goes in here for now. And there we go. Okay then, obviously the flex green will go down in the cellar, and the seeds will go in the whatchamacallit, the gardening shed. That's the one. Okay, so for now you go in there, seeds go in the shed, and I suppose we can get started. So this pergola is not going to be anything big or special, but I still want it to look nice, so just take up a couple of extra planks. We don't need a lot. What we will need mostly is going to be beams. Yeah. Also, I don't think it will look very... I don't know. I don't think it will have lots of greenery on it. It's just going to be basically a small wooden construction, nothing special. Anyways, we will also need some beams, so we might as well pick those up if we have some extra. Let's see, do we have some large beams? Not in here. We have plenty of blocks so we can make them, but I think we should have... okay, not in here. I could have sworn we had a bunch. And maybe in that box in front of the... wait, maybe in here as well. No. But maybe in that box in front of the gardening shed. Also, yeah, these peach trees, I don't think they will grow before they die due to the cold. So I think those are pretty much lost. And I am not convinced that the cherry trees will grow up before it's too cold. So I would love them to grow up before it's winter. But we might not have it happen, so basically next year we might not see them fruiting, which is a bit of a shame. Basically, they have to grow up before winter. During winter, they will, you know, go into hibernation, and that will make them vernalized, which is what is required before they can bear fruit. Anyways, quick to take a look at this box. So there we go, we have 3, but that's not enough. Okay, we just need to make a bit more. Give me, yeah, this full stack, and we will make them as needed. It's fine. So, this pergola. Obviously, for this one, we will need you. Also, did I put... no, this hammer belongs here. Did I put the other one in the shed already? I will use that for basically everything apart from... there we go. Yeah, I will use this one for construction and crafting. That one is only for smithing. Anyways, about this one. So, I think what we will do is first... yeah, leave this one here, although I suppose if we have to, we can just simply hang a lamp from this block. That will do the same thing. But for now, I will decide that later. What I want to do now is basically take out, yeah, the planks. And what we will do is use the ridge versions, but only the most flat type. So these. So we will have one right here. And I think 2 blocks long is going to be enough. And I suppose we can keep adding them on each side until I am happy with the length of it. Maybe one more. And one more on this side. And I think that's going to be plenty big enough for pergola. Yeah. Okay then, next up, we need to make a bit of room in front because we need to have some, you know, support beams. So you guys will have to move. Don't need to move too far away, just give me enough. Maybe you will need to move. And I think I will have a small, you know, fence in the middle or something. So basically the top of the pergola is finished. Now we just need the support beams and that's it. Yeah. Okay, first things first. We are about to starve, so might as well eat. You will do, thank you. Thanks. And yeah, we definitely need more than these 3 beams. Okay, fine. I will only debark as much as we need. No more than that. So for that one, we need an axe. Take this one, yes. And hammer, obviously, and a saw. Let's see. Let's just place down the vertical support beams first. Also, what do we need for the nice looking fences? Let me see, where are they? These. Okay. I think I will put 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Although, one, only 3 maybe. Okay, I think we only need 3 of them. So it was this and these. It will give us 8. Didn't we have a couple of them upstairs? Once again, I better check before we commit. Only ladders, a fence. I suppose we can use this fence for the cave in a second. But for now, yeah, we have oak. But you know what? I think a bit of contrast will do us some good. Might as well. Yeah. And just in case, I will check these as well, but I don't think we have any more in here. And no. Also, yeah, once again, more flex fibers. Keep piling them in. Good. And you know what? We will need at least 1 stairs for that cave, so might as well take it out now. And I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, then. Oh, wait. What was that? Yeah, how did you get in here? The pantograph. Huh. Okay, then. Is it missing from the... I better check. I hope I didn't accidentally duplicate an item. Yeah, it's missing. Okay. And for some reason, the pantograph managed to get into one of the crates. Anyways, let's get back to the matter at hand. So you close, and let's take a look at you. So first things first, we need to debark. Or I suppose we can place down the fences as well. So we would like to have 1 right here in the middle, and maybe 2 on the sides. And the support beams will go... No, 1 more on each side. Okay then, so we have 1 extra oak fence, but that's fine. Okay then, so we should have enough for at least 1 support beam. So you will run basically from the middle of this block all the way down here. Are you going to connect up correctly? No, I don't think so. Okay, we need to do this one from the top of the pergola. So jump up and start the beam from up here, not from the bottom. And that will make it a bit more connected, basically. Anyways, you will end there. Yeah, it's not long enough. Okay, fine. So we need at least 4 support beams for each side. Uh-oh. I can hear some wolves. And they're pretty close by, so they must be inside the valley. We'll take care of them in a second. For now. Hammer. X44, you will last. I will debark 4 of them. I think that's going to be enough. If not, we can make more. Anyways, give me this much. And let's see. So once again, we are going to start from the top and bring it down. Can I reach the floor from here? Also, I didn't need to do it that way. Okay, fine. You'll have to redraw that one. But can I reach it from the top of the pergola? So, start there. And no, I don't think so. Okay, not too bad. Now, obviously, we just need to attach it to the house, and that's going to be it. And for that one, I think what I will do is basically this one. Start here and end at the house. Like that. And basically just make the these lengthwise beams a bit more frequent, I suppose. So start there. And we don't really need to have it, all of them going all the way to the house. You can end here. Only attach it, this one and the other one on the other end. I think that's going to be plenty enough. So you will end there, and you will go all the way. So you will run from there all the way to the house. There, and that's it. Okay, so we have a small, well, pergola basically. I would love to make it a bit more green, so you know, you would have some kind of vines hanging from it, but unfortunately we can't really have vines hanging from blocks. We can only have vines hanging from other vines, or you know, attached to the walls. So not much we can do about that. Oh well, I think it still looks alright. The best thing we can do about, you know, making it a bit more green is to turn it into sod roofs, but I think that's a bit much. I think I'm happy with this for now. Yeah, I don't think we need to do any more than this. And it seems it didn't disturb any of the vines on the walls, so that's a plus. And we should still be able to hang a lantern right here. In fact, let me just check. And there's a block here apparently. It must be this one. Okay then. Let me check. So if I remove this beam, yeah, there we go. We can put it here. Just need to embed this beam, well, either into this one or this one. I think we can do it. Let me see, just need a chisel. Don't use the vanilla one, use this one. The vanilla one is going to be for crafting. This one is going to be for actual chiseling. Although it's made of iron, it will last a super long time, but still. Anyways, you chisel. Just take out a 2x2 block from the bottom, there, and then attach a beam to it, bring it down, and I suppose we might as well just put back that piece there. That should be it. Okay, so now we should be able to attach the lamp. And we can. Lovely. Okay, so you can hang from here. Perfect. Okay, then I think this is finished now. Not too bad. Okay, just quickly put the lamp at the end of the hotbar. Thank you. Next up, let's do this little cave I talked about. I think I will start it here. Yeah. Now, you might be asking, why do I want to build a cave? That is because of the blue cheese. As it happens, blue cheese cannot be made in enclosed rooms. It has to be open to the outside. And it needs to be dark. So, what we will do is basically dig out a small cave with a couple of turns and create a small room at the end of it. And it's not going to be sealed up by a door. We will have basically just a small gate here, and that will block out, you know, anyone spawning inside or anyone getting inside. So that is the way we will do it, I think. I did test it out and it should work as far as I can tell. And it needs to be done during winter because it needs to be cold enough to preserve the cheese long enough to turn it into proper cheese. So it needs to be done in the winter because during summer it's simply too hot. Now, I did test it. Unfortunately, even on top of this mountain is not going to be cold enough. So yeah, if it's going to be done in winter, we might as well just build it down here. It's fine. Okay then, so give me the pickaxe and the shovel. Might as well get to work. So, shovel please, that one is fine, and you are fine. We might want to do this during daytime, because we need to judge how deep this one needs to be. Because if it's not deep enough, it's not going to work. For now, just dig out a little bit, and I suppose we can build it here. Okay, so open this one. And I don't want to have a simple, you know, rectangular entrance to this cave. What I will do instead is maybe chisel out a small archway on the top. And for that one, I suppose we can just use the pantograph. And take, yeah, this one. It's already oriented the same way, so you will do quite nicely. And perfect. In fact, I don't think we have any more oak beams left. Yeah, I don't think so. But we have every tool we need for it, so might as well take out 4 of them. I think that's going to be enough. Okay then, so quickly. Debark. Yeah, all 4 of them. It's fine. Also 37, you will last. 1, 2, 3, 4. And quickly sew them up into beams. And let's just create a small, I don't know, archway around this. I think it will work. Sure. Okay then, next up, we might as well use that gate. Yeah, this one. You will be quite alright. Basically, this will block off the entrance to this cave. And now we just need to dig out a small tunnel and make a couple of turns in it and then create a small room at the end. And it is now not quite 8 o'clock. If we go to bed now, we will still do this in the darkness, so just dig a bit more now and go to bed a bit later. And I think this deep is going to be enough. Basically, I don't want to have to chisel the top of the tunnel, because that might impact the grass growing on top, so I think I will dig down 1 block like this. I still want to maintain this archway all the way across, I think. Anyways, I think this is deep enough now. Now we can make a small turn. And let's say we go 8 blocks. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 more maybe. 1, 2, 3. Sure. Then we make a turn. Let's make it, I don't know, 3 blocks deep. Should be fine. And then 8 more blocks back this way. In my test, this was more than deep enough. So that's going to be 3. And it is now 8 o'clock. Okay, fine, go to bed now. And we will test the darkness in the morning. When we have daylight, without daylight it cannot really be charged otherwise. So, good night. And good morning. Okay, I think it will be okay in a couple of hours. I suppose we can test it now, but we just wait for full daylight. And thank you. By the way, we have 4 servings, that's fine. So, I think we can check now, but it's just maybe not going to be perfectly accurate. So, lamp in one hand, and if we go all the way to the end, it is completely dark. But as I said, we might want to do this in proper daylight, so just wait a bit more. In the meantime, I suppose we can get started on turning this one into slightly more presentable. Yeah. Okay then. For that one, we should have plenty of packed dirt still lying around somewhere. Is it in that box? I think it might be. We have plenty. Yeah, there you go. 34. Use this one first. Basically, I think we will have cobblestone on the floor and packed dirt on the walls. I think that's going to be perfectly fine for this application. It doesn't have to be super fancy, just, you know, somewhat presentable. Anyways, so flooring will be cobblestone. This one will be a small stair, and we will continue cobblestoning here. Okay, so there, and the stairs will go right here. Good. And now I will dig down the ceiling at least one time. The grass on top is going to be unchiseled, undisturbed. It should be fine. We will chisel out this actual level that we are digging down now. Also, how is the daylight? think it's getting better, but yeah, I think it's going to be dark enough now. Yeah, plenty. Okay then, well, this one will all have to come up anyways for the cobblestone, so might as well dig it all the way to the end. And how big do we want to have this cheese room? Maybe simple 3x3. I think that's going to be plenty enough. So basically, let me see. It was 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the end of the tunnel. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's going to be dark enough here by now, but I will build this room here. I think that's going to be okay. So, dig out 3 more blocks and turn that one into a small room. And that's it. I think what we will do is simply have some shelves on the sides, and that's it. We will put the cheese wheels on them, and over time they will mature into blue cheese, if we do it correctly. But basically this tunnel is completely open to the elements. There is no door here apart from this gate, but that it doesn't seal. So this is technically speaking considered to be outside. So what we put in here should mature into blue cheese. Also, and this will all need to come up because this will be turned into black dirt and cobblestone. And I suppose we can use peridotite cobblestone in here. It doesn't have to be all granite basically. I will make a decision, but it is a possibility. We should have plenty of peridotite from this all this digging basically. We need to place down a lot, and I really mean a lot of black dirt. We have to dig out all these walls, and that's going to take a while. And we have to dig out the ceiling as well. Oh yeah, this will be a lot. Also, that is grassy blocks. Okay, I think we are just on the edge of acceptability. Ah, okay. That one is going to be, well, not the best. Did I dig this one out already? I did. Okay. I think we will go this far, basically. Yeah, this one will have the same kind of archway all the way across. But that's fine. So, only make the ceiling this tall. Okay, so far so good. Next up, yes, let's dig out all the walls and replace them with black dirt. I think, just for the looks, I think it will be worth it. So let's get started. And you know what, yeah, might as well pick up the, the clay right now. And we should have some peridotite stones upstairs. Yeah, just use the red one. That is the most we have right now, so just take advantage. And you can go back. Although, maybe 2 stacks just in case. Yeah. And go upstairs and pick up the rest of it. I think we should have at least a couple of stacks of peridotite stone. I think that's all we have. Oh, plus we have some extra pet blocks as well. Very, very handy because, well, might as well create the path leading into the cave. And yeah, let's just use peridotite cobblestone in here. Which means this one will need to be switched out, but I will deal with that at the end. For now, I don't want to make a mistake, so read them right now. Just make sure we leave enough for at least one set of stairs. Good. And just quickly plant the flowers so we can free up some space in the inventory. And then we start digging dirt. And a lot of dirt. Also, by the way, how long until you grow up? One more day. Nice. And now, in the meantime, I did discover that I think I might have forgot to replant one of them. Yeah, this one. This one will mature in 8 days, unlike the other ones who will mature in just a couple of days now. Which means this one in the middle, this might not grow up before it's winter time. So that one might need to wait until next year. But anyways, not a big deal. So yeah, I don't think we need to have... Yeah, that can be like that. Okay, let's start digging. Okay, we might need to have at least some of them chiseled, yeah, turned into, whatchamacallit, packed dirt here, which will not look very nice on top here. Can we plant stuff on packed dirt? I don't think we can. Let me see. No, we cannot. I mean, not a big deal, but still not the best. Anyways, it's getting foggy now. Oh, great. Winter really is coming. Anyways, eat. And take care of the other set of walls inside this cave. And it is now very much daylight. In fact, it is middle of the day, so it's not going to get any brighter than this. So, let's take a look. And yes, it is nice and dark. In fact, I think we could have made the actual room a bit closer to the entrance, but I think this is going to be fine. Okay then, so let's dig out this side of the cave and replace it with black dirt. Okay, now I just need to take care of the ceiling and that's it. Okay, for that one, there we go. Pantograph. Give me the shape and only paste the shape, nothing else. I mean, I suppose we can have raw dirt at the entrance like this. So this way, I do believe this will allow grass to grow on top. Let me see, where is the entrance exactly? Right here. Okay, yeah, it has grass on top, but I think if we destroy the grass, it will not grow back, so try not to disturb this. Plus, okay, on this one we don't have anything. Can I plant... where did the flower go? Did I replant it already? Not this header, but I think it was this one. Okay, so can I plant this lupin on top of this block? No, it needs fertile ground, so yeah, once we destroy this piece of grass, it will not grow back, so we need to be careful about this. I mean, you know, if you don't have grass on these two blocks, it's not the end of the world, but still. Anyways, continue pasting the shape. There, and we will do the same here, obviously, but just use the chisel to turn them sideways. And for that one, we need the hammer in the offhand. So this one, rotate, copy, and continue. I guess this will do. Okay then, quickly plug that hole with some packed dirt. And, I mean... yeah, we have some exposed raw dirt on the sides. If we wanted to, I suppose we can cover them up with some beams. Or just make more packed dirt. We have plenty of dirt on our hands, so it's not going to be too hard to do so. Yeah, let's do it. Well, not too bad. Now I just need to chisel out the corners and that is it. Not too bad. So we just need to have some shelves and that is all we need. In fact, I suppose we might as well just do it. So we need... Wait, isn't this the way to make shelves? Let me see. Ah, there we go. A bit more like this, please. Okay, so give me, I don't know, just use as much of these as we can. I suppose I should be using the maple, but whatever. Yeah, give me all you can right now. That's fine. So, we will have these and these. We can also put them on the floor, which we will very likely do. Anyways, just need to put the cheese wheels on these, and if it's cold enough and they will last long enough to mature, we will have blue cheese. Very nice. Anyways, quickly take care of these corners. So, for that one, we will need some light. There we go. Hammer, chisel, and let's see what we can do. Okay, I think that will do quite nicely. Copy, obviously, then paste it here. Just need to turn it into the correct orientation, and that is it. Do the same here. So paste, and then rotate, and that's it. So the tunnel for the most part is finished. And it looks quite alright too. Not bad. I suppose we can place a small oil lamp here. As far as I can tell from my testing, artificial lights will not impact it. As far as I can tell. Before I do so, I will do some more tests, but I think we can place a small oil lamp here and it will not impact the maturation of the cheese. But as I said, I will make some tests to be extra sure. Now about this entrance. How can we make this one look nice? I suppose let's just have one more packed dirt block here. Yeah, replace this one with a proper dirt block. Good, and maybe just, you know, chisel out a small headboard here or something, and that's it. I think it will do. Doesn't have to be super fancy. So, I think the cheese cave is finished. We have a small entrance, it is blocked off for, you know, nothing coming out, nothing going in. We have a small arched tunnel going all the way to the end. It is going to be, I think, dark enough. Absolutely. And during winter it will be cold enough as well. Okay then, let's just... I think we should have enough maple also. Okay, I will quickly take care of this. And then we'll pick up the maple boards and turn them into more... There we go. More shells. Okay then, so you come up as well. And what do we need for the... I think we just need, obviously, clay. And where are the stones? There you are. I think it is just basically this. Yes. I wish it was only a single one, but whatever. You will go there. Nice. Okay then, throw away the stuff that we don't need. Basically most of the chisel blocks I don't want to keep anyway, so you will go here. So you can go... let me see, you can go... And that's it. Everything else I want to keep. And don't leave that clay on the floor. Pick it up before it despawns. Thank you very much. Okay then, so we have a cheese cave. Nice. First, put away the stuff that we don't need. So basically most of this stuff can go back in the pottery shed. We still have altogether 628. Oh, it's going pretty fast. We had 800 not too long ago. Anyways, you are fine. And as I said, I will test it once again, but I think we can have one oil lamp at the end, and that should not impact the maturation of the cheese. But once again, I will check before I commit. Next. I think we have enough time. What I will do next is go back to the halite deposit, and what we will do is dig up, hopefully, fingers crossed, some sylvite. I think that is going to be doing us some good. But for now, most of this stuff can go back. Alright, more shells, so leave the boards, but everything else can go back in here. Yeah, I need to sort this place out again. I have been a little bit messy. And the tools will go back to the tool racks, obviously. You can go that way. Didn't we have... I didn't mean to call the elk. Please don't come here. Okay, I think it stayed. Okay, so didn't we have some more... what this is? I know we have some poultices in the saddlebag, but... I could have sworn we had more. Okay, so when we are out, we might want to pick up some horsetail. I think we only have cattails. Let's just double check. So open all of these. In here we have cattails, obviously that's fine. But do we have horsetail? And not in here, as far as I can tell. And not in here either. Okay, yeah. When we are out, we need to pick up some horsetail. I will take one full stack of cattails, just in case. I need them, and that's it. Alright, pumpkin seeds will go in the seed storage, obviously. And I will leave it here for now. Alright, and I will pick up the temporal gears. Thank you for letting me know that the saddlebags will not block the temporal gear hangers on the elk. They are a completely separate storage space. I will show you in the morning, I suppose. For now, let's just go to bed. And good night. And good morning. Okay then, quickly eat something. You will do quite nicely. I will take one more bowl of food with us just in case we are out for a little bit longer than necessary. And let's see, so we will try to pick up some cattails. Put down all the tools that we don't need. We don't need an axe, the saw, and can go back as well. And we should have some maple, yeah, you will need to come with us as well. And definitely the prospecting pick. Yeah, we will need to take some short range readings with this guy. For now, yeah, just start putting stuff down. So, hammer can go there. Pickaxe will have to come with us. Shovel can stay. This pickaxe, 246. I will take this one just in case. We might not need it, but you know, better safe than sorry. That's fine. The saw can stay. Axe can stay. And the pantograph can definitely stay. Ooh, and your antlers have finally grown. And by the way, you are... wait. Oh, that is the generation 2. Are you... You're ready for milking, but... At this point, we can only milk you one time, so I will leave it here. I will milk you once you have given birth. Anyways, can you please come with us? Don't be in here. Yeah, in the springtime, once you drop your antlers, I think I will mount it if we catch it in time. Basically, it will drop it and it might despawn before we find it. Anyways, we can put temporal gears on the hind legs of the elk. I thought it is blocked by the saddlebags, but apparently not. What we can do is put them here somewhere, I believe. Other side maybe? Ah, there you are. And I think we can put 3 of them, right? One more. And yeah. We now have some temporal gears storing on the elk. Not bad. So we don't need to put them in the saddlebags. Yes, we do have some horsetail poultices on the elk, but I would like to have some more, you know, available everywhere else, so I will pick up some horsetail. Also, I can hear the wolves again. Completely forgot about those guys. For now, seeds will go in here. Thank you. Then, pick up these guys and make as many shells as we can. There's 3 more. And we can make 1 more. And that's it. Well, better than nothing. Okay, fine, you can go there for now. Yeah, I know we have plenty of large here, but And by the way, you guys will grow up. One day, hopefully it's going to be warm enough for them to progress during the middle of the day. I would like to have them grown before winter. At least most of them, because one of them will not grow. Anyways, you can go there, and we have room for 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Eventually. So, we are ready for this. Yeah, just leave it open, it's fine. If something comes out, we will kill it. Okay then, so, put stuff away. Only take what we need. So, you can stay... Flax grain, whatever. And that's it. And I think we are good to go. Alright, and the chisel actually belongs in the tool shed for now. So, I think we are ready to go. Oh, sorry, tool shed, not the barn. You belong there. And now we are good to go. So, we have food, we have protection, the seed belongs in here. Also, we have plenty of rot. I really should make more barrels, but And yes, I think we're ready to go. Oh wait, almost forgot. We will need some ladders. I don't want to dig up too much halite, we have plenty. So I will take... maybe... Oh, sorry, didn't need to do it this way. I will take a bunch of ladders, maybe 1 full stack. Okay, this much. And the sticks will be available if we need to make some more. There we go. Okay, now we can go, I think. So we have ladders, we have pickaxes. That's all we need. And the prospecting pick as well. Let's go for it. And before I forget about the wolves, you will need to be dealt with. And permanently. And seriously, another one? There you are. Yeah, don't wait for it to grow up. Take care of it now. Always makes me feel bad, but has to be done. Okay, so was this it? Usually there are a breeding pair of wolves, but so far I can only see one of them. Well, if there is more, they will reveal themselves over time. Okay then, I think we can go now for sure. Yeah, just leave these here, it's fine. They will be okay by the time we get back. So, oh seriously? 2 of them? When I said a family of wolves, this is not what I meant. Please no more. I always hate killing the little ones. Anyways, now we can finally go. Completely forgot about these trees. They are ready for harvest as well. Ooh. Okay, if we have room when we come back, I will harvest them, but not right now. And welcome back. Okay then, well, time to go down. So I do believe we did dig out a small staircase. Yeah, there it is. And there we go. So how deep did we go? We went this deep. Okay, I will continue the tunnel going down from here. So, pickaxe in hand, and I will take some readings every couple of... I don't know. Maybe right now we are in... Which is the vertical? Okay, the middle one is the vertical, the coordinates here. I think I will take the first reading maybe at 90. Okay, we only managed to detect lead, which is not what we need. So let's just continue. Also, very happy to see that we have halite all around us, which means that yes, even though at the top it was just a narrow, I don't know, column of halite, it should have expanded into a massive pillar down here. Very, very happy to see it. Okay, we have some drifters moaning nearby, which means there's a cave nearby. Hopefully it's going to be the side of us. I don't want to fall into a cave right now. Ah, Sylvite racer mounts, exactly what I was hoping to see. First things first, grab something to eat. Thank you. This will keep us going for a little bit longer. So, let's see what we can do. Which direction is it? Is it going to be down? Let's see, if we go a little bit further down, 4 more blocks. What can we read down here? So it was trace amounts up there. Okay, small amounts, so we are getting closer. I think at this point it's going to be to the side of us somewhere. Yes, I think so. Okay then. Well, time to start digging out a small room in this halite. And let's hope we can find it before we are too overburdened with salt. Okay, let's start digging sideways. Let's see what happens then. So, if we go out... yeah, this far... ah, too far. Dig out that block. Ah, never mind, olivine. Dig out that block over there. Olivine, very large amounts, but no trace of sylvite. Maybe it's in this direction then. A sylvite medium amount, so it will be somewhere here, I think. Let's take a look. There we go. There you are. Sylvite. Very happy to see it. Okay then. We get... ooh, 2 nuggets from every single block of these. That's not too bad. Okay, so we have... oh, sometimes even 7. Sorry, 3. We have 7 already. Now, I do believe this will grind down into 2 items for every chunk. Ooh, even more. Lovely. So yeah, I think we can get quite a bit of sylvite from this. Very, very good. Basically, 1 chunk will give us 2 sylvite, which 1 sylvite will give us 1 potash. So we can get 24 potash from this. And with that one, we can increase the permanent potassium of a lot of farmland. Not too bad. Okay, let's just quickly take a reading. We have dug out a lot of these already. You. Also, I can hear the wolves, so we don't want to leave the elk upstairs for too long. We have still small amounts of sylvite. I really don't want to leave, but we might have to. It might be getting a bit too dangerous upstairs. One more reading up here. A medium amount of sylvite still. So yeah, we have a good amount of deposit here, but where? I have no idea. Okay, don't push it. Don't leave the elk upstairs with the wolves for too long. Just quickly pick up this elite and that's it. Yeah, go. Don't leave it for too long. Drop it this one and anything we can leave. I should have put down the hides and the fat. Too late now. I don't know. We have plenty of rot. I will leave the bushmeat. I don't like it, but not going to lose any sleep over it. Basically, I want to have enough room for those fruits, if I can help it. And welcome back. Okay then. Yes, let's leave now. We don't want to turn the elk into food for the wolves. So let's just get out of here. And obviously, I did pick up a bunch of extra mushrooms, so we will need to replant those once we get back home too. Alright. And the horsetail. Completely forgot. This is almond mushroom. I think I picked up some of those, yes. Okay, fine. This is a bit more important than the fruits. We have plenty of fruit at home, so it's fine. I don't know, we might come back before winter, so I think we can harvest them if we are quick about this. There we go, witch's hat, finally. I have been looking for these guys for a long time. Finally, they are nice, colorful brown mushrooms. I think they will look kind of nice in the planters. Yeah, we need to take advantage of all those planters and flower pots that we have made. We need to replant these right now. And yeah, no more room for any fruit, so just go home. Also, please don't start raining now. Now that we have finally some peace and quiet. Okay, what damage does? That was half our health. I don't know, I didn't hear a bear or a wolf, so I don't know. And it's a little bit too much damage for even for a bow thorn. I don't know what to make of this. We didn't fall down too far. I think it must have been a bear. I just didn't see it, and it was it decided to stay quiet for some whatever reason. Anyways, let's try to find our way back in this dark. Okay, you will have to stay here, obviously, and for the most part, I think you are alright. Yeah, sorry about the falls, but had to be done. So, anyways, I think we are so over time at this point that I will sort things out in the next episode. For now, I will just go to bed and say goodbye and pick things up in the next episode. For now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.